Hello guys, this is Grumpy. Welcome back to another Feed the Beast tutorial. Today we're going to be making an ore processor from scratch. It's a request I've had a few times, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Now I have two chests here. This ender chest is linked to a second quarry. So basically the quarry outputs to ender chests with the same colors as these, and so anything goes in that chest appears in this chest. This chest over here is just for putting stuff in manually. So if you got like a bunch of ores you went caving, you can dump it in here and it'll go into the ore processor and get processed. Now you might be asking, what is an ore processor? Basically it's going to take all your ores and turn them into ingots, and it's going to make glass, all kinds of different things. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do, by the way, I'm going to try to do this video in 30 minutes, so we'll see if I can do it. First thing we want to do is have some wooden pipes to suck stuff out of the chest. And next we want a diamond pipe, and then a gold pipe. So there we go. Next I'm going to want just a plain Jane pipe. That's a stone pipe. Next I want a diamond pipe. Okay, so now we're going to have to put some pipes on this. So what are we going to put? Let's put some stone pipes. Now there's actually 4 conditions, so we're going to be using 4 sides of the pipe. The first condition is we don't want the block at all, it's trash, so we're going to send that up to the recycler. This pipe leads up to recycler. Actually, let me change that just a hair. We'll do it this way. Try to make it look pretty. Okay. So next, if you look at this iron pipe, I forgot to do this. We need to get a BuldCraft wrench, because right now all the valves are closed. So we get our BuldCraft wrench out, and we want to right click it until we get the output, until we get the valve open that we want. We want this one open, so anything comes through either chest, they merge here and they go up this way. The gold pipe instantly accelerates it, then it goes in the diamond pipe. And right here we want to put our macerator, and the macerator is going to macerate all of our ores and just basically double our production. And next on that we want a hopper. So see, that's instantly connected to the this diamond pipe's instantly connected to that. So next we want to go up and over this machine. We want to do that with a sandstone pipe, because the sandstone pipe will not connect to a machine. And by the way, this if you have something random comes in here, like you hit a dungeon or a stronghold and you start getting mossy cobblestone and all that kind of stuff, this connection that goes upwards, that's to handle all that stuff. You don't want it to go through the ore processor, but you want to keep it. So I mean, you want to keep books and mossy cobblestone, so anything like that will go up and over and get connected way down there. So next we want to build, we want to come down here. I'm just going to leave myself a little space. We're going to make our electric furnace right there. Next thing I want to do is go ahead and add the overclockers and the transformers. Now I'm going to be running this at high voltage, so I want to make sure and put those transformers in first before I hook up power. If you hook up power first, it's going to explode, because we're going to feed it high voltage. So let's go ahead and put our transformers in these two, and we'll put our overclockers in. I want 9 in here, and I want 11 in the other one. Now you may play around, maybe put less overclockers or more. You don't want to put any more than you have to, because it's going to increase the power drawn from the system. Okay, so next we're going to hook up our power. So let me get my saw out here, because we got to cut the floor up here. Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's make ourselves a way out. There we go. I already had a pipe down here. Okay. Now we already have our transformer. I'm not sorry, not a transformer. We almost got our power hooked up here. Alright, so let's get our glass fiber cable out. We have to use glass fiber cable. Copper cable will melt at this voltage. So here's the power. It's all hooked up. Let me make sure I did hook it up down there. Yep. So there we go. That's always kind of scary, hooking power up at first, because I don't know, I'm just always scared something's gonna blow up on this high voltage. Alright, so let's fix the floor. So both of our machines have power. And somebody asked me before why I run my machines at high voltage. It seems like a waste. It's because, well, I explained it in the comment. Well, let me go ahead and go back to this, though. I don't have time to explain that. Not if I'm going to try to hurry and do this. Alright, so this pipe that's heading over, it actually doesn't connect to anything except the output. So we will go ahead and run this all over. Okay, we need sandstone right here because there's going to be a hopper here. Let's go ahead and put the hopper. There we go. So the hopper, all it does is it handles overflow. So if it gets too much stuff in the machine, it can take care of it. Oh wow, we're way far away. What I might actually do too is we'll put a gold pipe in because this stuff's going to slow down. It really doesn't matter in an ore processor too much, because this is kind of one of those things you put stuff in and you come back 30 minutes later to get the product, but still, I don't know. I want to go ahead and put them. Okay, so now we almost got that. There we go. And by the way, this leads way upstairs, 2 floors above, into the sorting machine. We'll go over that later. But basically I have all that done now. Now we need another sandstone pipe because we're about to go through by this hopper, but we do not want to connect to it. What do we want next? Next we want just let's go ahead and add another gold pipe. Let me go ahead and go 1 or 2 more blocks. Now this pipe right here is going directly to the furnace. And so what happens here is some stuff you don't want to go through the macerator first. There's some kind of ore, I believe it's lead. I could be wrong, but lead will not macerate, so you want to bypass here. Another reason, like say cobblestone, you might want to make smooth stone. So that's why you have the bypass for the macerator. So that is that. Now we need another wooden pipe down here. And so this is going to suck stuff out of the macerator. We want another gold pipe. We want a couple more of those. Actually what we want here is a diamond pipe. And the reason being is some items, we need to move this actually. Let's move this down to here. Well, let me build this first. Basically the reason we needed a diamond pipe here is because some stuff, it gets macerated, but you don't want it to go to the electric furnace. So an example would be coal. We macerate coal to make coal dust, but you can't put coal dust into electric furnace. So next we're going to go up here. Now that's a stone pipe. We don't want to make a connection there, so we got to make sure and use cobblestone pipe right here. There we go. So it will not connect to this pipe that way. Next, what do we need? We need another iron pipe. So here's an iron pipe. Yeah, right there. There we go. And what do we need next? Why did I put an iron pipe there? Oh yes, so I can do this number right here. So let's put another gold pipe right here. That's not a gold pipe. Here's the gold pipe. We're running out of gold pipe, so we almost got the we're getting pretty close to finishing it already. Now ideally there's a lot of dead space there. I don't like that, but you know, I should have thought it out a little better probably. But anyway, let's go and put another one right there. Okay, now what do we got to do next? Next we got to have another wooden pipe here, and we'll put another gold pipe. Then we'll put one of these. We got to knock this down and put another iron pipe. There we go. Now we got to program these things. So basically the output of this goes this way. We program this one. The output of this one goes up this way. So basically that's the pipe network. As you can see, it's kind of streamlined. I don't like the way I ran this across here. What I'm at, yeah, it's okay. It just looks better if it comes up and over. I'll do that off camera. It's a waste of time right now, but I would run this straight up. I think it looks better. This right here looks like crap too, but oh well. Honestly, my machinery, I don't care if it looks great, but the rest of the house I do, but machinery I think looks cool when it's all jacked up looking. But anyway, so let's go over it again. What we have so far, we have our input pipe here. We have 4 conditions. One, we want stuff to get macerated. Another condition, we want stuff to get recycled. Another condition, we want stuff to go to the furnace. And the final macerated, and oh, I'm sorry, the final condition is we don't want to do anything. It's just something we want to keep, but we don't want to send it to the ore processor. Okay, so now we got to program this thing. So let me see if I can come get the blocks. Oh, no. Let me actually put down the engines first. We got to put down all the engines. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of engines. So I need a total of 12 engines. I put 3 engines per pipe. This thing's kind of high speed. Blocks are going to be flying through this thing. Oh, there's 1 engine, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next we're going to do this number right here. We have to put those blocks there. This is just so we can put a lever here. Now we can go ahead and turn all of our engines on because the quarry is not on, so it's not going to hurt anything. We'll put another lever here. This will turn on these side engines. Now we'll build another pillar over here. And same thing, we'll come over here, put another lever and turn it on. So 1, 2. What the hell? I could have swore I just saw something come through there. Stuff is coming through there. I don't know what's up with that. Girlfriend set up the quarry. She said it wasn't on. Alright, so green is going to be for crap blocks. Let's go get the this right here. This is my dirt and gravel and cobblestone. So let's program this pipe. Which color is it again? It's going to be green, so let's put stuff in green. And we're going to throw away dirt, gravel, and cobblestone. So there we go. All that instantly goes to the recycler. It bypasses this thing. So now what are we going to macerate? First of all, red's going to be the macerator. So we're going to macerate bauxite ore, iron ore, copper ore, tin, gold, lead, silver, and the other top silver. I hate that there's 2 types of silver. So we have an empty slot. We can leave that. Like say for example, we want to send cobbles. We want to make some glass. We can go ahead and put cobblestone in there, and it'll get macerated, and it comes out right here, and we can have it. We can either leave it as sand, or we can go ahead and send it through here. So let's go ahead and program. What are we going to program next? Oh, we need the dust. So these dust are going to come out. I forgot to do that part. Okay. I knew it. I was trying to set everything up before I did the video. I forgot to get all my dust together, so we're gonna have to use our imagination on that part. That's not gonna get done on this video. Okay, so now here's stuff, the yellow path. This is stuff we want to send directly to what's up with that? Oh, I put this in the wrong slot. Crap. That needs to go in green. Okay, there we go. It doesn't need to go there. There we go. So now it's programmed properly. So yellow stuff that you want to bypass. So we want to bypass. We want lead to be bypass. So let's see if I have some lead here somewhere. I think I do. I thought I did. Where's the lead? There it is. I think I accidentally programmed it here. Yes, I did. So lead needs to go down to yellow. Now there's times when you want to send your cobblestone directly to here to cook it or whatever, so you'd put that in the yellow path too, but right now we're just going to have that bypass. And so let's go program. We can't program this pipe, but basically what's going to go up there? Coal dust. So we can't I'm not going to program these. Let's go ahead and finish building the engines real quick. So now actually, let's see here. I can get all three engines up like this. Same thing here. Now if I want this to be a little more streamlined, I can like put stuff in the floor and stuff, but I'm not going to do that for this video. I'm going to put this on this side. And so we're doing the same thing. We got to hit this top engine. Actually, I don't need this on both sides. I just need it on one side. We're trying to apply power to that top engine. There we go. So those engines are on. Now, oh, that's a bad spot. We can't put that there because there's a gold pipe, and what would happen is it would turn that gold pipe off. Same thing here. So let's put this gold pipe here. I'm sorry, that lever. And we'll come to this side, and I have to put the pillar on the other side because this pipe's blocking. Alright, so let's tear this down. Put our lever here on the side, turn it on. There we go. Now we got almost all the engines powered up. We can go ahead and put this lever right here. Okay. Now, I believe everything's working, so all the engines are heating up. We've got those three on, these three are on, and these three are on. So I showed you how to program the input. What you got to do is you got to get all your dust that come out of the macerator and put them in here, and you got to program this pipe. What you're going to do is stick all your different kinds of dust in here. Right now what's going to happen is this thing will actually work, but what will happen is what we can do for now, this is how I would get all the dust. Just put some random crap in the red slot. I'll teach you how to troubleshoot this. Okay, so what happens is the macerator's output will not go to the furnace, and it's going to go upstairs into the sorting room. And so what that's going to do is allow you to collect some dust, and then when you get one piece of dust of each type, as you get them, you can put them in the red one. They won't go down the red path unless that particular dust is in there. So right now I just got some random item in there, just so it forces everything up into this pipe. But basically that's it. This thing is built. We can test it out a little bit. We could throw some stuff in there, but it looks to me like it's built good. I've built several of these now. Let me show you the one upstairs. This one is built. Now one thing I don't have up here for some reason is a chest where I can manually put stuff in there, so I have to pick up stacks and drop them in there manually. It kind of sucks, but anyway, this is the same identical setup. I'm using redstone torches instead of levers, but let me show you how this works. Here's the output. Well, I'm not going to show you the ore processor. Basically, I think you got it down, but here's the output of the one we just built. It comes up through here. This diamond pipe merges the output of the first ore processor with the second one. It comes up here and goes over, and here's the sorting system. It's not very complicated. One thing I would recommend, I have these crystal chests. I don't like them. What I usually do is, like, say if this chest is storing iron, I'll put an iron block, then put the chest on top of that. To me, it just seems kind of hard to see. But anyway, we just have a series of diamond pipes, and we want iron and refined iron in this chest, and in this chest it's just copper. Here we've got tin, and over here we got uranium ore, bauxite, coal dust, all goes in here. Now the way we're going to set this up when we get the second quarry turned on is this one is going to macerate the coal to make coal dust, because you need a lot of coal dust to make stuff, and the other one, the one we just built, it's not going to do anything with the coal. So what we actually need to do is probably put a piece of coal up here, just a regular piece of coal, and that way this would fill up here too. But here you can see the sorting system. I don't really like these chests, but once again, and building this thing too is kind of an afterthought. We're just manually pulling stuff out of a chest. We used to have a chest like right here, and before I decided to record this video, I built this. So if we come upstairs, all my chests are completely full, so it kind of sucks. That's why I went ahead and built a sorting system, because it was like a deal where we're just running out of places to put stuff. So there you can see how much copper we got. Tin we're running a little low on. No, we're not. It's just in blocks. Okay. Here we have silver. Silver, I have no idea. I mean, use it, but it's like they just have way too much of it in the game. Iron. Now here's one thing I forgot to mention, or forgot to do. Let's grab a piece of iron. I'm going to show you something. Well, actually, I don't have to show you. I don't have to program. Yeah, we'll go ahead and program it. I'm going to show you something. As you can see, we have a ton of iron, but we also need tons of refined iron to craft. So what you do is you can grab like 10 or 20 stacks of iron, and you throw it inside of your ore processor, and have it cook it up automatically. So right here, actually on the yellow path, that's something we've got to put in there. Yellow path, we put that in there, and so what happens is if any iron goes inside the ore processor, it bypasses the macerator and goes straight into the furnace and gets cooked. It comes out here, and if you notice upstairs in the sorting chest, it holds iron and refined iron, and that's why we can come up here and you can see the same thing. Where is it? Up here. So this is actually a good idea to look at this. Now we're throwing away this apatite stuff. We don't mess with forestry much, so we have crap tons of that stuff. We don't use it. Down here we put lead and iron in the yellow. As you can see right here, we got different slots. The red is the macerator, so you can see right there, this ore processor macerates the coal, turns it into coal dust, and when I get enough of it, I'll turn it into carbon plate. So what else we have in here? We have iron, copper, silver, tin, gold, silver. That's the two different types, and on the end we have bauxite. And so anything we don't want to go to the macerator, hold on, I'm sorry, any block that we want to keep goes up the white path, but we don't want it to go through the ore processor. So if you can see, it's blank. So this is the stuff right here that goes to macerator. Here's the stuff that goes to recycler, and here's the stuff that goes to the furnace. So let's go upstairs one floor, and I'll show you where this recycler's, all the stuff that goes to the recycler goes. Actually, I need to go down a floor. So we're down here now. Here we go. So we're in an in-between floor. There's an ore processor above us and one below us. And so here's the stuff that we want to scrap coming from the one above, and here's the stuff coming from the one below. they merge right here in this iron pipe. We have an iron pipe right here too, because what we have right here is this is a chest we put stuff in when we manually want to scrap it, so that will get recycled if we put that in there. Probably should have put that dirt in there. Oh well, it's not like we've got a shortage of redstone. But anyway, I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you liked this video, please give it a vote, upvote or whatever you call it, or like. Helps my channel, also lets me know to do more videos of these types. Appreciate everybody watching and all your support. The channel's got phenomenal growth right now, and it's all because of you guys. Every time you comment and like, and all the subscriptions, YouTube suggests my videos more, and so I really appreciate all your support. And this is Grumpy. We will see you next time.